If bedtime feels more stressful than restful, you're definitely not alone. This is the Sleep Circle, where we test sleep tools, explore routines, and share what actually works when you're just trying to get a better night of sleep. I'm Allison, and I'm a pretty frequent product tester of all things related to sleep. What can I say? I'm a girl who loves her sleep. It's very important. And today I'm going to be talking about Helix and Saatva. Both of these companies sell premium mattresses, and you've likely heard of one or both. Buying from them couldn't feel more different, however. One gets shipped to your door in a box that somehow contains an entire mattress, while the other sends actual humans into your house, sort of like mattress butlers. When I was still in the process of trying to figure out which mattress my husband and I were actually going to go with over the long term, I tried a lot of mattresses from Helix and Saatva. I consider myself lucky enough to live near a major city that actually has showrooms that have Helix and Saatva mattresses on the floor. So I was able to go in person, test several of them, capture some footage of the testing, and really compare everything side by side before I made a decision. So as I take you through this review, I'm not just going to be reading a bunch of specs off of a mattress website. I've actually laid on these mattresses, and you're going to get to see them sort of in action, as it were. I'll take you through everything you need to know, including the buying experience, the feel, how different mattresses perform based on whether you're a side sleeper or a back sleeper, the motion isolation, edge support, which especially for my husband, that was a really key factor in our final mattress decision. And basically everything you need to know if you're considering Helix or Saatva mattresses before you make your final decision. I'm going to start with the buying experience because the buying and delivery experience very different between Helix and Saatva. Now, you can buy from either brand in person at a showroom, like at a mattress store, or online, but the delivery is still going to be the same no matter how you order. One thing that you'll want to note, no matter where you purchase a mattress from, whether it's online or in a store from any brand, most mattress brands will have a sleep trial of some type. So with Helix, as an example, it's 120 nights. So you get about 4 months to test that mattress out, see if you like it, make sure it's really the right one for you before you decide to return it or not. Now that 120 night trial extends to any purchase made online from Helix. If you buy in person, however, the policy might change based on the showroom or the retailer. So it's just something to be aware of, especially if you buy a Helix mattress from a local retailer and you're expecting to have the 120 night trial. You might, but you might also be sort of beholden to their policies, which might be 30 nights, could be 60 days, whatever it is, whatever their policies are. It's just something to be aware of. And you can go and test mattresses from Helix or Saatva in the showroom and order online later. Totally up to you. But it's just something to be aware of, especially if you want to make sure that you have a specific trial period, basically. Just note, it's just important to be aware that it can be different between the online website versus a local retailer. So with that out of the way, I tested Helix mattresses and Saatva mattresses in person in the showrooms locally that had them. And when I made my final decision, I ended up getting the Helix Midnight Luxe, which is what I'm sitting on right now. I opted to order from Helix online, so I got the 120 night trial, which we ended up keeping our mattress. I've had this for ballpark of 6 months now or so, I think. Ordering online, super easy. It shipped quickly, and with the delivery, mine came in a FedEx truck, and it was in a really large box that was pretty heavy, but easily manageable if you have a dolly or a second person. So it's basically like the IKEA version of mattress delivery. Um, the box comes, you can use a dolly or a second person to carry it and move it wherever it needs to go. But especially if your bedroom is like on the second floor and you need to take it upstairs, having a dolly or a second person, in my case I had both, I had the dolly and my husband, so getting it up into the bedroom, getting it set up, super easy. The biggest drawback with that is that you have your old mattress to dispose of. So it's just something that you want to think about ahead of time. When you have a mattress arrive in a box from anywhere, you're going to have to figure out what to do with your old mattress. In some cases, you might just put that in a guest room, or maybe somebody that needs one. It might not necessarily be that big of a deal, but it's just something to be aware of before you buy. Saatva, on the other hand, has a much more white glove delivery, whether you buy from the showroom or you buy online. So people actually come and set up your mattress for you. They'll carry it to, whatever floor your bedroom is on, get everything set up, but they also remove your old mattress for you too. So it's a much more premium experience. I'm not going to lie, having somebody bring your mattress in, set everything up, take the old mattress away, like, you'll feel like you suddenly have your life together because it's just all sort of handled for you. And depending on your personal situation, that might be the better option. Helix and Saatva both carry a variety of premium mattresses, and the best mattress really is going to come down to the positions that you sleep in. Now, if you sleep on your side or your back, pressure relief at the shoulder and hips if you're a side sleeper, lumbar support if you're a back sleeper, and overall firmness are things that you're going to want to look at no matter what particular model you're testing out. And I really do recommend, whatever showroom you go to, try a variety, because they might look really similar on the surface, but they feel very differently when you lay on them. So best advice, go try a variety. And I know it's kind of awkward, especially to be in a store and you've got like the salesman kind of hanging around while you're laying, and at first it's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, I laid flat on my back on the first mattress that I tried. I don't even sleep on my back. I don't know why I did that. I just flopped back, and I'm like, that's fine. But ideally, get into the positions that you sleep in the most. Like, I got to a point where I was I flopped on my stomach and I did my little mountain climber pose that I normally fall asleep in. I reached a point where I had no shame. It was like, okay, if I'm going to really test out these mattresses, I'm going to lay in the positions that I lay in. And that is what you should do. Most of the time in mattress stores, they're going to have these little, they're sort of like sheet pad things at the foot of each bed. So you don't have to take your shoes off. You can lay down, they put those there for a reason, to keep the mattresses clean. So totally fine. But I really recommend testing them out in the positions that you sleep in, and trying mattresses that, even if you've never heard of them, it's a good idea to just lay in, feel them out, and just see what you think. Now, I ended up getting the Helix Midnight Luxe because it's designed around side sleepers, and my husband primarily sleeps on his side or his back, but mostly his side. I'm more of a stomach and side sleeper, so trying to find a mattress that would suit both of us, a little bit more of a challenge than I think I realized in the beginning. But for us, the Helix Midnight Luxe ended up being the best pick because it supports both of us comfortably. It's got decent edge support, which is something that especially my husband appreciates. And the zoned coils really do add pressure relief and support at the shoulder and hip, which primarily is what he needed the most. This mattress has a medium feel, ended up being perfect for us. Another one that I tested, and this was from Saatva, was the classic firm mattress that has organic cotton across the top. This is an inner spring hybrid, and it's got different firmness options actually, but it provides really excellent lumbar support specifically. And I think the luxury firm from Saatva really is a sweet spot for combination sleepers. While the firm version I think will work better for people that need a really supportive surface. And when I was in the Saatva showroom, I tried a variety of mattresses. Some were softer than others. Some were almost plank-like. They were so firm. So there are a lot of options to choose from Saatva or Helix. Now, as far as like my top picks, based on sleeping style, those that spend probably 70% of their time on their sides, Helix Midnight Luxe, hands down. Anybody that's more of a side and back or a combination sleeper, I think the Helix Midnight Luxe or the Saatva Classic Luxury Firm, good options. If you're somebody that mostly sleeps on your back, the Saatva Classic might be the best option. Back sleepers that are dealing with chronic shoulder and hip pressure points, I think the Saatva Memory Foam Hybrid is a good one to consider. That said, I think if you're looking for the best value, the Helix Midnight and Helix Midnight Luxe, both are going to offer a lot of support, comfort, but at a really decent price point, especially compared to Saatva. When you're in a mattress showroom, whether that's Helix or Saatva or anywhere else, it's really easy to focus on your first impression. Sitting on a mattress and thinking, oh, this feels soft, or oh, this feels firm. But the better approach, and this can take a little bit of time, is to test for the things that are really going to matter, not just 30 seconds of lying down. Ideally, I would say spend a minimum of 10 minutes laying on the mattress, unless you know right away that it's too firm or too soft. Any mattress that you're seriously considering, spend 10 to 15 minutes and lie in your actual sleeping positions for several minutes each position to see what it really feels like. So, if you're a side sleeper, lay on your side in the position that you would normally lay in and consider whether your shoulders are sinking in. Do they sink in enough? Is there any numbness or pressure in your shoulder as you're laying on your side? How do your hips feel? Does anything feel jammed or unsupported? Are they sinking in too far that, in a way that's taking your spine out of alignment? These are things to be aware of while you're testing, and just, it's going to feel weird laying there, especially if you've got a salesperson sort of like circling around. Most of the time, in my experience, they'll check in on you periodically, but then they'll go away and leave you to do your business. Just my experience in the places that I've been to locally. So it's not like you're going to be laying there in bed and somebody's just going to be staring at you watching, because that would be creepy. If you're testing a mattress lying on your back, you're going to want to lay on your back, but slide your hand under your back, like under your lower back, to see if there's a huge gap in the lumbar area or not. And, consider whether or not you feel supported. Like, is the mattress meeting your body, but not pushing you up? Your lower back ideally should feel supported, not floating. You'll also want to roll around a little bit. You want to evaluate how easy it is to move in the bed, rolling from one side to the other, changing positions. Some memory foam heavy beds can feel great in the beginning, but they can make changing positions difficult later on. So that is something to consider, is, how easily you can move in the bed. I also think it's a good idea to sit on the edge of the bed, because a lot of people, including my husband, will sit on the edge of the bed daily, putting socks on, putting pants on, whatever, or just sitting there, right when you wake up. So if edge support is something that's important to you, or if you're somebody that tends to sleep on the edge of the bed or like right up against it, having that support is really important. And the overall firmness of a mattress does not necessarily mean that the edge support is going to be strong. You might have a really firm mattress, but when you sit on the edge, you start kind of sliding off, and you might find medium firm mattresses or even softer mattresses that have strong edge support. So definitely test that with any mattress that you're considering at Helix or Saatva. And it could even be helpful to make yourself a little scoring sheet before you go shopping. Something where you can rate different aspects of a mattress from 1 to 10. Because when you're going from mattress to mattress in a showroom, it's not necessarily overwhelming, but like I mentioned earlier, they kind of look the same a lot of the time and you'll forget. It's just a good idea to, at least the ones that you're serious about, have like a little scorecard and keep track, make notes, take video if you want to take a little bit of video or photos, just things that will help you recall what that mattress actually was like. And, those are things that you can use all of that information to sort of weigh them later on while you're thinking it through. Some of the things that you might want to rate, your shoulder comfort, hip comfort, the lower back support, especially if you sleep on your back, the ease of the movement, what the edge support was like, and just the overall comfort in general. You might come up with other things that you want to rate and keep track of, but those, I think, are the biggest starting points. Now, when you're choosing between Helix and Saatva, it really comes down to the sleeping positions that you sleep in the most and the type of delivery experience that you want to have. I think Helix wins hands down for side sleepers, especially the Midnight Luxe. It really hits that sweet spot for pressure relief at the shoulder and hip, but particularly for couples who might have different sleep needs, I feel like the Helix Midnight Luxe really meets everybody in the middle. My husband, as a side and back sleeper, it works out wonderfully for him. I mostly sleep on my stomach and side. I'm comfortable every night. It's a medium firm mattress that really suits both of us. And as far as like the delivery experience, we were fine bringing in the box and setting everything up. I think for those of us that don't really need the white glove delivery service, Helix is ideal because the box is easy to manage as long as you have a dolly or a second person. Getting the mattress up the stairs, super easy, and getting everything set up, all of that went really well. For us, we knew somebody that needed a mattress, so that worked out really well for us. But it's definitely something to consider either way. I think Saatva wins particularly for back sleepers and people that really do want the full delivery experience. If you live alone, if you just don't want to have to deal with the hassle of setting up a mattress or disposing of your old one, Saatva really is a great option. And like I said, their mattresses are fantastic. They have a range to suit different sleeping positions, comfort levels, firmness levels. There's a lot of options. But the biggest benefit with Saatva, I think, is that white glove delivery for people that really need that or just want it. You don't necessarily have to need something to want it. The good news is that I don't think there's a bad choice between Helix or Saatva. They're just solving different problems. I would still choose the Helix Midnight Luxe any night of the week, and I'm glad that's the mattress that we ended up with because we've been happy with it. But if you're a back sleeper or you want the easiest, most premium delivery experience possible, I completely understand why people love Saatva. And if you're somewhere in between, hopefully this video helps to make mattress shopping at least a little less overwhelming. I know it's weird going into mattress stores and testing out mattresses, but you really do need to. If you're going to go in person, you should just, go all in, roll all over that mattress. I don't think they let you jump on the beds, but, just do some of the things that you would normally do in a bed, within reason, and just see what works for you and what doesn't. A mattress purchase is a big decision, and you want to make sure that you're getting the right one. At the Sleep Circle, we're all about better sleep one night at a time. So don't forget to subscribe, and sweet dreams.